I'm blown away, is what I am. I mean, it's like every little touch. I mean, even you added to that and that looks so cute. And then the pictures went up and the rug is just everything I would have hoped for.
Yeah, because you kept saying you wanted color. You missed color. And then we made the walls white.
And then and it turned out to be the most marvelous mistake. A marvelous mistake.
You know, put color on the ceiling. Just, shake it up a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Hi, welcome to the House of Valentina. I'm Valentina and this is my home, and I am so excited that you're here today. We are counting down the days until Christmas. 25 days, 25 videos to celebrate the holiday season. This series is just absolutely packed with so many fun ideas. It's full of tips and tricks. It's full of shopping ideas and room makeovers. We just hope more than anything that you'll take away so much joy during this holiday season through this series. We're so delighted to have you here at the House of Valentina, and let's jump into today's video. We are in Miss Barbara's bedroom and I'm freaking out over this result because she hated the fact that this room was a gray color. It just felt depressing to her, it felt sad, and she was concerned that there was no way we could redo this room on a budget. But as it turns out, I really loved her furniture. And I said, Miss Barbara, this room, it's French country modern. It's just waiting for you to discover that. And she's like, okay, I just want some color. And I'm like, hey, we could put some color on the walls, or we could put some color on the ceiling. And she went for it. She went for it because this furniture, this color has a very yellow tone to it. So to move yourself out of the yellows and the beiges, it's very difficult to have it paired with a gray or certain blues or greens. So to find just the right color and one that didn't feel too dark for her, she was just a white wall kind of person. She had no idea. So the really cool thing is that she did not just stop here. She painted her hallways, she painted her foyer, she loved the white so much in this space. It changed everything for her so dramatically that she just kept going. And there are few things in this world that are so rewarding than when you create a space that someone loves that much and something that feels like them, even when they had a hard time verbalizing what it was that they really wanted. It's so special for me, and it's just been such an honor to work with her. And I know that she wasn't really feeling that great to be able to do the reveal with me. I hope you guys don't mind. She's in her 80s, like we have to cut her some slack. I never try to convince somebody to do something that I don't feel in my heart is somewhere inside of them. They just are too afraid to try it. Because a lot of times people think, oh, white, that's gonna feel cold. And instead, it has so much soul when you pair it with all these beautiful woods. It feels like an escape to the French countryside right here in Alpharetta. I worked around her wood because I just saw so much potential in it. I thought it was so beautiful that it would just be a shame to lose that. I realized that you can paint it and you can do other things, but just for her, she loved it. So why take that away? So we just celebrated her love for blue and white and her love of nature and birds and all this greenery and to get to decorate it for Christmas. Oh my gosh, how cool is that? I got to decorate it for Christmas. And it just turned out so beautiful. I am thrilled because Miss Barbara is thrilled. I wanna live in this space too. And I think when people ask me to create a room that feels like me and them, like it just feels like we partnered together and created something really beautiful, I always want to live in the space afterwards. And none of the spaces ever look the same, but I feel like I get to leave a little piece of myself in each one of them. And there's just this amazing moment when we've created something together and it just works and it just feels right. With this beautiful white on the walls, this room is ethereal, it's light, and yet it's still cozy and warm. I love the pop of blue in the linens and also on the ceiling. This really gave Barbara that punch of color that she was really missing, and yet it helps the room to still feel modern, it feels relevant, and it feels fresh. And that was what she really wanted for us to achieve for her. She didn't want to have something that felt like her old house. She was really wanting something different. So by taking her pieces that she did love and those wood tones and using that as a jumping off point, we filled the room with greens and blues, both in the linens and through plants. I went out and literally foraged, as I do, out in the garden, in her yard, in my own. Some of this is even fake because Barbara was worried that she would forget to water things. We balanced the country feeling of her furniture with lamps that felt a little bit more modern and pillows that were a little bit more crisp. And then we blended beautiful fabrics together, some lacy, some velvet, some linen. We found things at garage sales like this great clock above her bed. I found these really great frames in her attic and decided to go ahead and paint them, and then we just switched out the artwork. We found many of her accessories within her home, at garage sales, at thrift stores. Many of the accessories were also from Target, including her rug and the lamps. The key to pulling it all together is really understanding the vision of what you want to create and then going wherever it takes to find those things in a price range that you can actually afford. So don't be afraid to head to the garage sales or to Wayfair to find exactly what you want. We took extra paint from the dining room and painted this piece of furniture underneath Miss Barbara's TV, and it turned out so cute. And it leads perfectly into her gorgeous new master bathroom. We spent almost no money in this space. I found those really great prints at a yard sale. I foraged and found beautiful greens in, yet again, the golf course. And she already had a lot of those little accessories, and a bathroom is a great place to keep it simple. So just painting the walls made a huge impact, and it really does tie the two spaces together. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope that you've enjoyed yet another one of our 25-day countdown to Christmas. What an amazing way to celebrate. I can't believe it. It's just been so much fun. I'm having the time of my life getting to share all of this with you. And I hope that you're getting all kinds of fun tips and tricks and inspiration, and it's just bringing you so much joy. So don't forget, hit the subscribe button because we've got more videos coming out and they're all gonna be just as unique as Miss Barbara's house. So hit subscribe, make sure you follow along with us, and if you'd like to see the pictures and more of the behind the scenes, go check us out at houseofvalentina.com. And as always, I will put all of the items used in the space down in the show notes so that if you see something that caught your eye, like that amazing bedding that's so beautiful, I totally love that and I want it. Oh wait, I do have it. Ha! I went out and bought it for my own room, and the baskets too. This is what got me started on the French country modern thing. It's Miss Barbara's fault. I just fell in love with it and I thought it was so cool. So if you fell in love with it as much as I did and want to pop a thing or two into your cart or maybe give a gift this season, I will put my favorite items in the show notes, and I will also include the paint colors. And yeah, okay, I'm gonna run, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.